day, Ma'am Cheryl Durog. I am Jey-Ann from BSHM 1AJ. Today, the supply chain I want to choose is supply chain of Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is one of the most popular drinks in the world anyway, and Coca-Cola one of the most famous brands. More than 1.9 billion servings of Coca-Cola are sold worldwide every day in more than 200 countries. Logistically, this is a big task, and accordingly, an interesting supply chain, even if the secret recipe is unfortunately not revealed in this blog post. This is because the soft drink already arrives as its partners, production plants, in syrup form and is then mixed with carbon dioxide and sugar. The only minimal clue to the secret composition of the drink is the name. The name Coca-Cola is based on the ingredients used in the original recipe, Coca-Cola leaves and cola beans. Coca-Cola is a global company that operates at a local level. This means that there are currently around 225 bottling partners worldwide. The supply chain begins with the procurement of raw materials, which in the case of Coca-Cola also includes agricultural products, sugarcane or fruit, and water. The most important ingredients, such as water and sugar, are sourced locally, with the partners being able to choose only the type of sugar used in Europe. Mainly, beet sugar is used, and in Asia, cane sugar, and in America, sugar from corn syrup. One of the first steps in Coca-Cola's supply chain is the production of the concentrate, which is mixed with water, sugar, and carbon dioxide by the bottling plants. The concentrate itself is produced at the other plants. According to legend, the secret recipe is kept in safe in Atlanta. The legend also states that never more than 2 people should keep in a safe in Atlanta. The legend also states that never more than 2 people should have access to it and know the exact recipe. After mixing the bottles, package, market, and distribute the finished beverages to grocery stores, restaurants, cinemas, and etc. Therefore, the management of supplier relationships and the continuous monitoring of suppliers is of great importance to the company. With the help of technologies such as warehouse automation, the company wants to continuously improve its supply chain management. Diversification and personalization of the portfolio are also important issues, which the company intends to pursue through the use of new technologies. A current example of the use of technologies in the supply chain of Coca-Cola is blockchain. At present, there are still many intermediaries in the communication and cooperation with the partners, which slow down in the process and thus make them cost-intensive. As part of a cooperation with the technology company, Coca-Cola wants to optimize the cooperation with its partner, and the 160,000 orders per day create more transparency and reduce costs using blockchain technology. Coca-Cola already uses an IT platform specifically for communication of the bottles. For example, if a partner has a bottleneck, it can purchase the quantities from another partner. With blockchain, Coca-Cola expects to reduce the duration of order reconciliation from 50 days to just a few days. An inter-organizational transparent distributed ledger will give real-time insight into the transactions made by all the different bottles on the network, which generate over 21 billion in revenue per year. Another example of innovative technologies at Coca-Cola is production of bottles from plastic waste from beaches and sea. Nearly sample bottles were produced using 25% of recycled marine plastic. The sample bottles were developed to demonstrate the potential of improved recycling technologies. This innovative process makes it possible to turn used plastic of any quality back into high-quality plastic. In the process, the components of the plastic are broken down and impurities in the material are removed. It is then possible to reassemble the individual components so that the resulting material is as good as new. This means that inferior plastics, which are previously often incinerated or deposited in landslide, can thus remain in material cycle and be used again for packaging food. This increases the amount of recyclable material in the cycle. This in turn reduces the amount of new and thus fossil materials needed to produce new packaging and could therefore mean struggling changes for the Coca-Cola supply chain. Coca-Cola has long been a global player. Accordingly, the company is continuously optimizing and modernizing its supply chain. Due to the high sales of soft drinks, the supply chain focuses on the management of partner companies. Her smooth communication with the partners and the subsequent smooth distribution to the points of sale play a major role. Coca-Cola is and remains a very popular soft drink. For this reason, it is even more astonishing that the company has managed to keep its exact recipe secret for decades and thus also the exact steps of Coca-Cola's supply chain. Due to the secret recipe, the supply chain is certainly a bit mysterious and amazing.